y'all, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap for Thursday, September 2nd. This is my regular session for the month, and tonight I am going to be using one of my templates from this month's BYOC. If you come to these monthly, I don't always use my templates. I usually try to create something different, but we're going to go with my templates tonight, and I'm combining it with this fabulous collection by Bella Gypsy. It's so cute. Look at those little ombre shimmer papers, just, and all the little bitty bits, itty bitty bits.
It's so cute. I love the shiny papers. They make me happy.
Yeah, so lots of cute stuff in here. And we'll see what I can make. First of all,
we'll see what I can make.
Yep. I think I'm a little nervous because I only have one photo. And I have pulled this particular kit because I always talk to Olivia about the moon and its pull on the earth and how it affects people, and so I'm like, well, yeah, so this is from last year when I had that infection after my surgery, and I was waiting to get radiation and was irritated. So so there you have it. That's what that's about.
So that's why you only have one photo.
Yes, I was done at my doctor's office. So I thought I would take this one photo and make it work across the whole page. So
little bits and pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's kind of creepy. Okay, let's do. I'll do the eye for something different. Okay, we'll just have me peeking out there. A little bit smaller, maybe. Yeah. All right. So if like you get a template that has a lot of pieces in it, but you only have one photo, or maybe you only have 3 photos, think about taking portions of that photo and highlighting it.
That's a good idea. I don't know that I would have thought of that.
So that's what we're doing here. And it just gives you a little different look, you know, other than just.
Well, and it almost makes it look like it is a different picture because you're using different photo sizes. So it almost looks like you took a whole bunch of like almost film strippy.
Right.
And then just kind of played around with it or whatever. So that's actually really cool. Yeah, I'm like Bev. I often just will stick journal cards into extra photo spots.
Which
be like, this works.
A great idea as well. And then let's focus on that arched eyebrow there.
The arched eyebrow. I love it. It's like, yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I don't like the way that looks that much. Let's see if I rotate it. I like that better. I think I do. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Make sure it's covering the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you can obviously, if you look really hard, you can tell it's the exact same photo, but at the same time, it kind of feels different.
So,
in the different photos.
Something new to try.
I like it.
You know,
yeah, that's not something I've done. It's just use one and multiply. I just delete photo spots.
You're like, I'm taking that out.
Throw journal cards in there.
That is coming out right now. Okay, let's see. I really feel like I need to use the Ombre glittery papers. because they're so fabulous. So I'm going to pull in a couple and see what I think here. Ooh, dramatic.
Ooh, that makes it very dramatic. I like that one.
That's
Monica says she adds journal cards too. Of course, I'm slightly jealous you only have one photo of this. Like, it's so rare I only have one photo, I swear.
Oh, I have other photos from that day, I think. Let me see.
Just only one you wanted to use.
I think I took, no, it might be the only one.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to open up Lightroom and see because I was in there earlier and
Oh, don't get distracted. You're fine.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because I needed to reopen anyway because I forgot to mark it as scrapped, but I didn't want to reopen it
Gotcha.
back then. So it's good. I'm going in. I can go ahead and take care of that while I'm looking to see. Yeah, usually when I take selfies, there are plenty that get deleted, and then I'll pick and choose from there.
That makes sense. I like it. I like it.
All righty.
Does anybody else scrap their selfies?
Let's see.
We know Cheryl does. She's done it quite a few times.
Go to folder in library. Let's see what else we got that day. Yeah, I got a smiling one.
Kim scraps her son's selfies that she gets from Instagram. Bethany says only when prompted during MOC.
Okay, so
Jan
there's a smile.
yesterday.
There's a smile, a little funny face. There's a smile. So, not bad.
Bev says she does when it's the only picture that she has.
I'm like, what were we doing in here?
It looks like you were just playing around with light.
No. Is this when the power went out? I think so. Yeah, because my recliner's in the den.
Oh, were you running like a generator or something?
Yes, and the air conditioner is right there. And that's why the box fan is up there. We slept in this room. I was like, okay, what is this?
Nope, we're good.
Yeah.
We don't need to go anywhere.
So it was a doctor's appointment and so kind of good news that I was able to start radiation, but I was still obviously I was having some irritated feelings waiting at the doctor's office to make that face.
I could see that. I get irritated feelings waiting at doctor's offices too.
But, you could do lots of happy layouts with this kiddo because there's this piece that says good vibes only. And then this card that says be the moon and inspire people even when you're far from full.
Aw.
I like that.
What elephants, Bethany? I apparently missed the elephants.
The elephants.
She said, I like the elephants. Is it in your room?
Oh, yeah. I was like, what elephants?
On the curtains.
Yeah, on the valance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a good eye. I apparently didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Yes. When we first did this room, it was like, tropical palm trees kind of thing. So that's why that's there, and I just never have changed it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. So, yeah. I'm so glad that last year is over. And, it's good to look back and be like, okay, well, things are bad. They could be worse.
I say that all the time. Well, things are bad. They could be worse. Yep. They could be worse. Yep. And people are like, are you sure? I'm like, yep. I'm just putting it out there because I don't want the world to prove it to me. I'm just good knowing that it could be worse.
Right?
Yeah.
Could be. We'll just...
I really like that paper.
right? It's just fabulousness. And I don't even think I'm gonna need, like, it's got my paint in the background, but I don't know. I may take it off.
Yeah.
No
Well,
heresy
because
for
it
this.
has that feeling. Like, because usually I use paint because it's too plain or it just needs a pop or something. But with
Right.
the glitters and the bokeh and everything, I'm like, it doesn't need it. It's beautiful.
The Bokeh.
Is that not how you say it?
The Bokeh. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Bokeh,
I think,
bokeh.
is it Bokeh? But
It's
wouldn't
probably
that make
bokeh.
it, wouldn't
Oh,
that make
Beth says it's
fun
bokeh. Bokeh,
bouquet?
bokeh.
I say we call it then Buka and have a challenge during our Halloween week. Wouldn't that be fun?
A photographer told me bokeh. You know
Bouquet.
what? The photographer could have just been being snooty.
Yes. I agree
I'm
with
teasing. I'm sure they were.
that.
He thinks
Okay.
he knows it all. See, the funny thing is, I was having a discussion with my friend earlier because she said she wants to send her kids to, she's going to put them in it's dumb, but in the lottery for this one middle school. And so she puts the name down and it's Lied. And so I wrote her back and I'm like, so is that lied, like I'm a liar, or is it lead, or what? Apparently it's lead, like Lead. I'm like, no. You don't get Lead from Lied. That does not work.
That's
I
not.
do not
That's not gonna work.
care. That's not the right answer. Like, nope, that's wrong. She's like, what? I'm like, no, there's no way to get that.
There's no way to get there.
I'm like, GIF, I can see that. But some of these words, I'm like, no, you needed to spell them different if you wanted it to look like that.
I love this. Great. Mercury is Gatorade. Lena. She's so funny.
I like it. I like the colors of BYOC.
It's very pretty. There's some cute stuff this month.
Now, see, that word strip would work on like any layout you do of any child and most adults. Oh, it's a full moon. That's why.
That's why. We know now.
Yep. I know now. It's a full moon. Yep, we're good. That makes sense. Oh, goodness gracious.
That is funny. All right, so that's a bigger word strip than was there, but that's okay. We're rolling. We're rolling with it. Rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Oh,
See,
I gotta use
and
this
I
one
always
instead.
think Clueless, rolling with my homies, which tells you a lot about my teenage years, but that's okay.
The stars are stacked against you, girl. Get back in bed.
Yep, that's my day.
Yeah.
Well, not today. Today was a good day. Today we had beautiful weather. It was cool overnight, so all the cool air came in, and then it warmed up during the day. So it warmed up, but not so much. We had to turn the AC on so we could just enjoy the windows open all day.
My goodness.
It's been a nice day. I like nice days.
She says, I like them a lot.
I do.
It's been very rainy and humid, and it was cooler this morning, though. It's Daniel and I were marching out to the car to take him to school, and he's like, oh, it's cooler out here. And I was like, why, I do believe it is. I didn't immediately break out into a sweat. Florida.
Bev Googled Bokeh, and it's Bokeh. I think I'm just going to keep saying Bokeh and just tell people that they're wrong and see what happens.
Bokeh.
Because seriously, I don't know.
Nah, we all knew what you meant. I just latched onto it because Halloween, and I've been looking at the calendar today, and I was like, that would be a fun challenge.
It would be a fun challenge. Yeah.
Okay, I need to decide whether I'm going to use this one or this one down at the bottom here.
Mm.
So let's see.
I guess the question, Bethany, is how often do you say the word? That's the trick. If you don't say it that often, you don't have to remember how to say it.
Okay, I think I'm going to take that off, the little chevron, and I'll just leave this in. Which
She
one?
says it again during mock or MOC.
Yes. I was like, oh, am I saying it wrong? I remember Laura was like, that's not how you say it. And I was like, wait, what?
That's like
Ed-
mock.
Mock. I will not be mocked.
MOCKEY.
MOUSE.
Jen says the lighter one.
The lavender.
I'm like, I'm not sure which one's lighter. Lavender, probably.
I'd say the lavender.
Yes.
Lavender it is. Now
Noted.
I'll need, I'm going to pull that shadow down way too high.
So, have you ever noticed that you're saying a word and you realize it's driving you nuts because of how often you say it?
I say and a lot. I've been doing voiceovers on my videos, and it's disturbing, really, how often it happens.
I keep saying so, and it's driving me nuts.
So
and I'm trying to find
what?
a way to change that to a different word, but it's not necessarily an easy one to switch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I apparently use it as like a change of subject. So.
Yeah. Like, move along. We're done here.
Yeah. I can start saying, moving on. Move along.
We're not going to talk about that anymore. Move right along, people.
But it's also like if I'm
Nothing
going to
easy.
tell somebody a story, I'll be like, oh, so guess what happened today? Yeah, or a filler. So, yeah, like all these different reasons, all these different times that I use it. And I'm like, these all are sucky and none of them I like.
Okay.
So I need to find a way to drop it from my vocabulary.
So I would think.
See, I also use it as like a finishing. That said, I need to drop it from my category, my vocabulary. See? Yeah. Bethany's like, me too. I noticed it the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I say that an awful lot. Oh, that's driving me nuts. I don't know. Nobody else has said, you say that a lot. It's just me, and it's just driving me nuts every time I hear it come out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's just
gotta fix that. Because I don't know how it's not driving the people I live with nuts.
Gotta fix that.
Gotta fix that. Also known as Courtney doesn't have school and has apparently too much time on her hands to think about these. Not enough time to scrap, but too much time on my hand to think about these things.
So I've been scrapping regularly.
Woohoo!
I think I'm back in my groove again. I used to like create every single day. It was just like I read every single day, and I just got out of the habit. Things happen.
Yeah. Well, you had a lot of life.
Yeah. But even before then, it was going downhill.
Yeah.
It got the kick to go over the edge. So it's nice to have that.
Maybe you just needed the mental break.
This is true. Probably so. Okay, should I put this gold bokeh paper over that? Ooh,
funky.
like that.
Hmm.
I don't know. Let's see.
Intriguing.
And, oh dear, yes. Okay, let's see what this looks like with this little pink in there.
Kim likes the gold. Oh, I like the pink on the one on the left. Like I like the straight gold and then I like the pink. I don't like that.
Pretty.
You might, and that's fine because it's your page. So do what you like in the end. But I like just that touch of pink.
Ooh, I like that. I like that, but I want to try this lighter. I don't know.
It depends on what you do with that circle, that white circle.
Yeah.
Which of those I think will work better. That scalloped edge circle.
Okay. I'm going to take it all
delete
out.
them all.
I'm just going to delete it all for right now because I have to decide what to do right here.
I like the gold. I like the pink. I like the gold. We apparently love this set of papers.
Just we do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
So I just got notification on a package that's on its way to me. Okay.
Oh.
And I was like, what? Because it said picked up in Columbus, which is the town I live in. And I was like, oh, picked up in that other state. Oh, okay, we're good. Because, you know, there's enough of them across the country.
Yes.
I'm going to find those gold papers in the store. That's why I opened my computer. That's why I opened up. Yeah, so if anybody else is loving those shimmers, there they are. Because I'm going to need those.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just need to be. You know what? I'm going to take out that. That's throwing me off a little bit.
It's so weird to see you use one of your templates to scrap.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know you do, but it doesn't always seem like it.
I really don't. I honestly try to stay away from it. I don't know why. I kind of like to spread the love around to the other designers, and you know, I don't want to always be scrapping just my stuff. So, and I like, plus it helps me make more templates.
Yeah, Bethany wants to know if you create your templates from pages you've created.
Yes, and vice versa. Sometimes I make templates from layouts, and sometimes templates from layouts from templates. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
I gotcha.
Oh, that's so cute. The little cloud. Okay.
Now you're back to that spot.
I'm back to that spot, and I'm going, I think I'm going to go with this, a classic, well, hello.
Well, hello.
Is
that a name of a template set? Because it should be. Well, hello.
I think I have hey, hi, hello.
It should be the opposite of a fond farewell. So you have fond farewell, and then you have, well, hello.
Well, hello there.
In case you wanted the template, I'm linking it up over on the side.
Okay, I'm going to make these stars smaller because I want to see more of that pattern. And I'm going to do the same thing here with the flowers because I want to see more of them. They're so cute.
Do you realize that Digital Scrapbook Day is in like 1 month?
Right?
Yeah.
It's frightening.
It really is. It comes so early.
I'm very frightened because I got to get myself in gear.
Get yourself in gear.
gotta be creating, because that's a lot of templates. I usually have my grab bag, and so that's like a month's worth of work.
That does
Ooh,
sound like a lot.
let's see.
That sounds like a lot of work. Bethany's excited. Anybody else excited? I like it. We've been starting to plan the games behind the scenes.
All the fun challenges.
All the fun challenges. Is there anything you guys hope to see this year? Something you've done in the past that you were like, oh my gosh, that was so fun. I really hope they do that again. It is the first weekend in October. So it is the 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. Sometimes we have something the morning of the 5th, which would be the Tuesday. But usually there's like, we'll start posting stuff about things going on right before that. You lost my flower game.
I want another flower game.
Oh my goodness. Do you know how long it took me to find flowers?
They loved it.
And then shadowing them. And I use Cheryl shadows, by the way. So that made shadowing easier. Bingo. Ooh, Bethany says it's always around her birthday, so she gets to celebrate and shop. That's always fun. Did you see Justine said next time I should do leaves and foliage?
Ooh.
Instead of doing the volleyball. And I went, huh. That might be harder to tell if it's one flower or multiple leaves on one stick.
Right. Okay, I'm going to move that because it's bigger. So I want to have it. Just needs to go down.
I love the colors. It's so pretty.
It is such a pretty page.
It really is.
I haven't played with their stuff in a long time.
There's just too many designers. You got to spread the love.
I do.
You don't got to, but you choose to, which is nice.
Yes. I like to have a little sampling. I think it gives you variety in your scrapbook too, because I do tend to go towards kits that have lots of, pieces in them. So I was always tending to lean towards their stuff, and I had to make myself stop. I'm like, oh, I guess I should be good and scrap with the other designers instead of just theirs. And so then once I stopped, I was trying to get everybody in there. So it's been a while.
I like it because I'll find like if I use a Bella Gypsy kit, it'll be like a different feel to the page than if I use like Designed by Soko, because it's just different feel to the kits. So it's fun. And I like that it adds that variety because I am not a matchy-matchy person. My stuff is all over the place, and that's perfectly okay with me.
You're like,
just a good thing, yeah.
All right.
Some starry stars.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add them all around the place because they're so cute. Put him over here.
Bev says she loves the messy designers. See, and when I use messy designers like M3, it's a totally different feel than if I use the other ones. Like even if I use like a Just Jamie, one of her monthly kits, her storytellers, compared to using like the monthly Memory Pockets monthly, it has a totally different feel to it.
Yeah.
And I like it because it kind of forces me to scrap a different way, a different style. I don't know. I don't know how you would say that. I guess just kind of a different stylish. Because one is throw on all the things and one is throw on none of the things.
It is different. It's a different experience. Okay, I think that little ticket.
Ticket, please.
Tickets, please. I do have a template by that name. Tickets.
Jan says when she uses the artsy messy kind of kit, she feels like a bit of me is missing. It's not my style. I get that. I love the artsy messy kits when I'm just like throwing anger on a page.
Yes. She's very angry.
Well, it's a good way of like.
It reminds me of that
feelings.
crazy movie Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking to the groundhog and he's like, don't drive angry.
Okay,
I don't know why that made me think of that.
Have you seen, okay, it's like it earned, I'm pretty sure it's rated R. If it's not, it should be. It totally earned it. Is it called Palm Beach? Is that what it's called? With Adam not Sandler, Adam, now I can't think of what his name is. Sandberg, Andy Sandberg.
Oh, okay.
So it's on Hulu, I believe is where it's on, is Hulu. And it's kind of got Groundhog Day vibes.
What is the name of this thing again?
Palm Beach.
Palm Beach, okay.
But it's, oh no, it's not Palm Beach. What is it called? I thought it was Palm Beach. Gosh dang it. I'm going to look it up now. Palm Springs. There's too many palms.
Springs.
So it definitely earned its rating. And you will either enjoy it or you will hate it more than likely. It tends to be very polared.
Yeah.
But it's one of those movies that like my husband and I turned on one night and we're like, why are we still watching this? But we're really intrigued by this.
Like, yeah, sometimes you like feel like you're getting into it and then you're like, well, I've gotten this far. It's how I feel like books about sometimes, when I'm reading it, I'm like, well, I don't really care for it, but I'll finish it off because I've invested so much time.
I get that.
Do, 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 do.
See, and it's hard because it's not because it's bad, and it's a short movie. It's only like 90 minutes long. So it's not, but it's a wild ride and it's really fun. But like there's this one point where it's just like, why are we still watching this? But I'm intrigued, so I want to keep watching it. And we've watched it again since. We've watched it 2 or 3 times.
Like so you watched it again. It was good enough for it again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's, yeah. I saw that one. That one was recommended to me today, Kim. Only Murders in the Building. I don't know anything about it though.
Was that one good?
I'm waiting for it to see if she says anything about it. 3 strangers share an obsession with true crime and suddenly find themselves wrapped up in one.
I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Yeah. Kim says it's a series. Not all episodes have been released yet. Okay. But it's good. Okay. I'm going to have to check it out.
Check it out.
So we watched Rutherford Falls on, is it on Peacock? I don't know. It's on something. And we started watching it because I was intrigued because it was done with so many Native Americans, and that doesn't happen a lot anymore, or
Right.
ever. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm intrigued. And it's kind of and it's got Ed Helms in it from The Office and stuff.
Oh,
And I couldn't
love me some
decide.
Andy.
Yeah, I couldn't decide if I liked it or not, but I kept going, well, there's only 10 episodes. Well, I'll just finish it because there's only 10 episodes. And then by the end, I was like, that was a really good ride. It made me think more than I expect with a comedy,
Right.
but I did enjoy it. And it's always those weird things where you're like, huh, like, I don't know if I would sit down and necessarily watch it again, but I would definitely tell people to give it a chance. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But it takes, like, it's slow going, if that makes sense. Like in the beginning, especially, it's kind of slow to get anywhere, but it's kind of fun on the way, but it's not as comedic as you would think it would be. You know,
So
it's
just something
interesting.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like it makes me really think of like a dramedy. We used to call things dramedies when I was in high school, where they were kind of more dramatic than comedy, but there was just enough humor. So
Yeah, we call
yeah,
them that too.
dramedies.
Dramedies. Yeah.
So
Where you're like, kind of dark sometimes.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do just a few little custom shadowy things because my photos are already done.
I know. That's always so nice.
I'm like, dude. So I'm just going around and seeing what things like are sticking out that need some
What's not sticking out
attention.
and should be.
Yeah.
Kendra
Like,
snuck in too while we were chatting away.
oh, hello. Thank you for joining.
Anybody else seen anything good? I have time to watch TV again, and I just don't know what to watch and what I've missed and what I should be catching up on. And
We actually have started watching Cruella.
okay, the Disney Plus one
Yeah.
with Emma Stone, I really, really enjoyed that.
Yes. Well, we're like an hour into it. So we watch it as a family while we're eating some nights. So
Okay.
it'll take us another week to watch.
I am shocked that you're able to go that slow on it. I got so into it.
Oh my gosh, I was getting so into it last night and I was like, oh, we have to turn it off. But Jay had cooked on the Blackstone, so he had to go back out because it was be bad weather. So, and he had to, clean it up, put it away. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we have
good luck
Billy
stopping it the next time you
Yeah.
turn it on.
Yeah. We were all sitting there like,
Yeah.
we were really enjoying it. So if anybody hasn't watched that yet, both apparently Courtney and I give that a thumbs up.
So does Monica and Kim. In the
And
chat.
so if we haven't talked about food much yet.
No.
No, Jay made Philly cheesesteaks and on the Blackstone. And we just use the, meat of champions, the steakum.
Okay, funny story. I used that yesterday to make Philly cheesesteaks. I had never
Are
used
you
that
serious?
before. Yes, I
We
did.
just had that yesterday. That is so weird.
I made mine on the stovetop, but
Okay, well, it's a stinking mess, and to go, have it done outside, and all the grease just goes off the back of the Blackstone, and it's very happy to not have to clean that up.
Kendra said they had that last week.
With steakums too? That's crazy.
I don't know. So it's beef. They've like finally pressed it.
Yeah.
And then they freeze it. So I find it in the freezer section.
Yeah.
And then and it broke up really good. I'd never used it before and it broke up really good. So
Yeah.
I really liked that part about it. But yeah, I used to, when I lived out in Massachusetts, I could find the shaved steak all the time at the grocery store. And I was really bummed because I can't find it like anywhere. And the one, I sometimes can find it at Smith's, but it's always super expensive. So I don't buy it there. Yeah, they happen to have them at Aldi. That's why I picked it up there. Yep, Kendra made it with steakums too.
Okay,
I love it.
Well, we had gotten some from Sam's, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was essentially to make Philly cheesesteaks, and it comes in this block, like seriously block, and you put it on your, on your cast iron or grill whatever,
Mhm.
your griddle, and it just kind of comes apart. It's fascinating.
Hmm.
Yeah, very
Bev says
interesting.
Costco had that too in blocks.
Yes, it was very good, but we weren't over there, so Jay just picked up the steakums, and we all loved it. And I took some to my mom last night. Olivia and I ate today, then we ate this evening, so we had plenty. And we're already discussing whether we're going to do it for the game on Saturday or not. So we'll see.
Is it Steak Ease? The Sam's Club?
I don't know.
Okay.
Was it Steak Ease that we got at Sam's?
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Jason,
My store doesn't carry it.
I could not tell you. We have no idea.
Yeah. I'd seen it at Aldi, and my mother-in-law had mentioned how she's used it before, and I picked it up for her to do something, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just try that because, I need something to go,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go pay the Kroger price for the sliced steak, which is normally what I buy.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll just see what I can find, and lo and behold,
There you are.
I saw that at Aldi, and I was like, oh, I'll try it. But yeah, it actually worked really well. I was impressed.
Well, I am super happy with this layout. I
If your
just
kids
did
don't like cream cheese, Monica, try just like a shredded cheese, like a cheddar cheese.
We use provolone.
I used an Irish cheddar because that's what was in my fridge, and I was not going to the store special to buy cheese.
Yeah.
But I've used provolone before. I've used Gouda. I like Gouda. Matthew for a while, but just use the cheddar cheese, the fake cheddar cheese, which, technically that's how they do it in Philly. So they might like Gouda. It doesn't melt quite as fast, but
she's okay. No, the dog was coming over to see me.
aw.
She was fixing to start barking.
Kendra's a woman after my heart. I use whatever cheese I have. That's actually how I do 90% of my cheese. Whatever is in my fridge or freezer is what it happens. The only thing.
We don't usually have a variety of cheeses. Now, my sister, on the other hand, she's like the specialty deli of cheeses. If you go to her house, she has like all kinds of things that you would, just would snack on while you're having drinks. And me, I'm like, well, I got the store brand of the extra sharp cheddar cheese. And we got, Kraft singles. So.
Yeah, I'm more like your sister in this case. We snack on a lot of cheese because it's an easy snack and it's something that's just, because it's kind of filling, and we like cheese and crackers and stuff. So
yeah.
At any given time, I usually have at least 3 different blocks of cheese in my fridge, plus a couple different slices, plus.
No, I do regularly buy, because we've been making it so often lately, is fettuccine Alfredo. And so I think it's Sartori is the brand name. It's shaved Parmesan. It's so delicious. And, hard cheeses are very hard to melt sometimes, but this melts just like a dream. It makes the best sauce. And so I like having that. And then I think I have some other brand in there right now. Is it Gorgonzola, maybe?
I have fake. It's not fake Parmesan, but I call it fake Parmesan. It's the Kraft Parmesan that's like powder.
That's fake.
Yeah. And then I also have real shredded Parmesan.
Yeah.
But because the fake one works really well for breading.
Yes.
If I'm breading something like chicken or something, I've tried using the real Parmesan. It just doesn't bread the same way. So
I like mixing like half and half a sleeve of Ritz crackers and the Parmesan, Kraft Parmesan with
Mhm.
garlic salt. And
Mhm.
then you can either use an egg wash or a butter wash and then on your chicken and then bread it with that. And so we have that quite a bit, but I also use that Kraft Parmesan on roasted broccoli. So I'll get it cut up and put olive oil on it and then put garlic salt and then sprinkle it with the Parmesan and then roast it in the oven, and it's so good.
See, I
So
use
yeah,
real Parmesan for that.
but the house stinks so bad.
Yeah.
We made it the other night and I took the dog outside and I came back in and I was like, oh wow, it's really it's fresh up in here. Crazy. I'm
So
ready
Bev
for the
says that her son's at Texas A&M and the cafeteria
Mhm.
had Philly steak on the menu, and he said they
uh
used the orange fake nacho cheese stuff.
No,
Do you know what though? I seriously have seen that at restaurants. That's how they serve it.
really.
Hmm.
I
With
don't
the
know.
fake nacho cheese stuff. Yeah.
I always think of it as more of a white cheese,
Hmm.
a
So do
white
I.
cheese
But I have
sandwich.
seen it
But
served at restaurants with the orange cheese.
I'm not gonna knock it though till I've tried it because you just never know.
They've not been to Philly. Yeah. White cheese, I think, is traditional, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's not bad you've never had a Philly cheesesteak. They're delicious and you should remedy that right away, but it's not bad that you
Yeah,
haven't.
no, not bad at all. Oh, hang on, because I think I took a picture last night.
I bought
Or
plum cots, which used to be called pluets and have now suddenly become plum cot or plucots. And that was the
okay,
first time I think my mother-in-law had had one. So, you know,
all right. So there it is. Uh, I don't know. Can y'all see that?
I see everything but cheese.
Yeah, this is Jay's, and he forgot to put his cheese on, so he had to come. I don't remember if he came back and put it on or just didn't have it on this one. And then this is our um, plethora of. That's how it turns out when you
Yeah.
because he broke it up because if you don't break it up and you're just cooking it on the stovetop, it stays in these long horizontal.
Yeah, it stays more in the strips.
Yeah,
But if
but
you kind of just like play with it, which, you know, they always tell you don't play with things when you're cooking. If you play with it while it's cooking, it breaks up into those little bits.
yes, which is perfect for that kind of sandwich, but it was kind
So,
of hard to pick it
do you
up.
put mushrooms on yours?
No, just
Oh, we
that's
do mushrooms.
just
We do peppers,
onion.
onions, and mushrooms.
Yeah, just
Mostly because
peppers
I don't
and
care as much
onions.
for the peppers and onions, so I just do the mushrooms.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we'll look at the puppy.
Monica, they
Look at
probably would
her.
eat it. You may just have to, like, my son won't eat it with the mushrooms on, but he'll eat it with the peppers if I do like the orange and, um, not red, but just like the orange peppers, or I did a banana pepper last night. So I just, you know, it depends. But Matthew loves them. He thinks they're great.
Oh,
Is that the hurricane not coming to hit you?
oh my gosh, that was crazy. We got a lot of rain and wind, but
Mm-hmm.
no power loss or anything like that. So
Which is good.
yes, so good. And I really hate that, it went
Mm-hmm.
and did all its damage in other places, but yeah. And these are the roses that my husband got me, which I
Aww.
cannot enjoy. I've had them put into the vase with some fern from our yard, and the cat won't leave them alone. So
Oh,
then they either stay up on top of the pantry or on top of the refrigerator because she
bad
will.
Holly Bell.
She's right. I'm like, why? Why can't have anything nice?
Yep. I
Yeah.
think that all the time. You're why I don't
Oh,
have nice things.
and then Olivia made this happy card for me. Isn't
Aw,
it
cute.
pretty? She used like glitter cardstock for the cut file, and then
Hmm.
it was just like a shimmer on the back,
That's
which I
cool.
think is why I'm really digging this background. I'm just
Possibly.
really liking the shimmer. And then, I don't know, we were talking, but I put all of these paints that are on the dressed up version. I changed the blending mode to hard light because I wanted that darker purple to show up, because this is what it looks like normally.
Gotcha.
And then there we go. Very
Well, cool.
Yay!
I like it.
All right, so your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take a photo and
Multiply
focus
it.
on different parts. Yeah. I don't really ever stare at my face, and
But you're
it's
kind of
like,
doing it now.
yeah, but I have the scar right here.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to see, but I fell out, just to show you I've been a lifelong klutz. I fell out the back steps and landed on a metal grate, the bottom, and it went through my lip.
Ow!
So it's a wonder I still have my lips okay. But
That's crazy.
anyway, I don't really notice it, but maybe it's just because of the shadow from the black and white.
I didn't even notice it till you pulled in all the way and pointed it out.
Yeah. So it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
But okay, does anybody have any questions? Or next month will be DSD. We will have probably 2 sessions. I don't know. Did you see the post in the thread?
Yep, I approved it.
Okay, approved. So we're a go for 2 special sessions of Watch Cheryl Scrap for that weekend, and then on that following Thursday is the regular session on the 7th of October.
Yep.
So
watch the forum. We'll post it, of course.
Yep.
There'll be lots of fun stuff going on for DSD.
Yep.
Games and chats and scraps and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yep. And I'll be getting my little happy bundle together, so you will have a great little thing to buy. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so exciting.
And it's always an amazing deal. So save your pennies.
I'll try. All right, I'm going to stop this recording. So long. Farewell.
Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen, adieu.